Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Me United, and this is your latest preview for the last preseason game on home soil. Manchester United will be facing Fiorentina in the final game of the preseason, and it's all glittered with David De Gea's return to Old Trafford. And every Manchester United fan wants to give him a proper farewell. We didn't give it to him in 2023, and I think now is the perfect chance, and I think we have something planned for him as well. Okay, this is your update for the predicted 11. My prediction, and of course, drop in your predictions. Who do you think will score, and what will be the score of the game? So let's dive straight in. Manchester United are coming from a 2-2 draw versus Everton, and Fiorentina are coming from a stalemate versus Nottingham Forest. I think against Everton we played good. We played good football. Mbomo's transitional plays were awesome. Mount Bruno linking up really well, and I think it was an overall good game from Manchester United. But yes, the defensive lapses continue. I mean, the second goal that we conceded was horrendous defending. I mean, it was unlucky, all right, but still, these goals shouldn't be conceded, according to me. Um, and the second goal also, Ugarte, bro, that's bad. Ugarte was really sloppy in the game versus Everton. If you did notice that, I'm not saying he'll be sloppy in this game as well. He's a good player, and but he'll need time though. And I don't think he's the perfect fit for Amorim's system. Anyway, let's see what will because it's clear that United need another midfield target, and Baleba is one of the names. Of course, he'll be very very expensive, but I think we need some upgrade in the midfield area. Anyway, this is my predicted 11. Tom Heaton will be starting in goal. Andrew Onana hasn't returned, and Bindir. Well, Tom Heaton should start. I'm not going to talk about Bindir. Don't even tell me to talk about Bindir. All right. Anyway, the defense will consist of Shaw, Euro, Delete. And yeah, this will be my strongest 11 because Ruben Amorim needs to go strong today. This will be his last game to test out everything which he has at his disposal before the big game against Arsenal. So I think this will be the team that he will try to put against Arsenal as well, unless there are some injuries. I hope not. Anyway, the midfield, I think Ahmad will be right wing back, Dorgu will be left wing back. Dorgu has impressed a lot in the preseason, especially against the game against Bournemouth. He's developing really fast, like I mentioned in my previous videos as well. And I'm really happy seeing his progression in this club. I think the midfield will be Bruno. Bruno will be playing for sure, but his midfield partner is the big question. I think Casemiro will be starting. I don't think Ugarte will be given a chance here after his sloppy game against Everton. I may be wrong though, of course. Kobe Minu, I doubt he'll start with Fernandez. I think it will be Fernandez and Casemiro. And in the two number 10 roles, it will of course be Matheus Cunha and Brian Mbomo. I think they need to get game time under their belt, especially Brian Mbomo before the game versus Arsenal. I think the striker will be Hoyland. Of course, there are recent reports that he may go on loan, but Sheshko is not ready. Of course, he'll be unveiled at Old Trafford on Saturday. So I think Hoyland will be our primary striker. And I'm not very sure if Xerxes will be featuring in this game. I think he's got a muscular problem, but I really hope he's back before the Arsenal game. At least he's on the bench because we will have options then. We'll, of course, have Mason Mount coming from the bench as well. His link up with Fernandez is going awesome, according to me. And I really hope the lad really delivers this season after constant niggles and injuries. Of course, so in this game, I'm going for a 4-1 to Manchester United. Yes, you may say I'm overconfident, but this preseason has given a lot of encouragement, and I think we can score. We will score for sure. 4-1 might be too bold, but I do think we have the quality, we have the edge to finish Fiorentina. Fiorentina, of course, their danger man Moise Kean, who scored 19 goals last season, so we should be wary of him, and there shouldn't be any defensive lapses. We we have to improve in defense, man. I mean, we have a lot of depth in defense. That's another matter, but we concede goals really easily. I think that needs to stop if we need to fight for a European place next season. Yes, of course. Drop in your predictions. What are your thoughts? And wait, before you sign off, let's talk a little bit about transfer news. Of course, Benjamin Sheshko is joining Manchester United. He will be unveiled on Saturday, and I'm really excited to see him in a red shirt. And the Baleba talks. This is a tricky one. I think Manu will pull it off. I don't know. I personally have this gut feeling that we will. There's Javi Guerrera from Valencia as well. But I don't know, man. Baleba will be my dream midfield target. He's 21, but the physicality, the ball carrying what Amorim needs most. I think he'll be the one who can practically do anything. Of course, money is a big factor, and negotiating with Brighton is a big factor in that. I mean, convincing Baleba won't be an issue, but negotiating with Brighton will be. Anyway, and yeah, Garnacho is bound to go to Chelsea, but I hope we get a decent 50 million for him. If they've spent 55 on Gittins, 50 is minimum we should get for Garnacho. Anyway, drop in your predictions. What do you feel about the game? How do you feel? Have we prepped up enough before the Arsenal game? And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.